Hey friends, it's me, Simvida. So today's video is a CAS video, a kind of Halloween theme with Sims in costume, but it won't be your typical costume look. So before I get into it, I'm actually so happy that we are now in the month of October and it's getting so close to Halloween. And the weather in my area is starting to cool off again, so hopefully we get some rain soon because us Californians, man, we need it. And I've also just finished decorating my place for Halloween as well. I've made some patio decor using milk jugs. I've made little ghosts out of them. I've hung lights both indoor and outdoor, and we have our costumes already picked out. But it is a bit of a bummer that we won't have any trick-or-treaters this year going around, or the fact that my kids won't be able to go out and collect goodies themselves. But they still have their costumes, and I've planned a few fun themed activities here at home, and I'm planning to bake some treats, so hopefully this Halloween won't have a huge negative impact because of restrictions. But I'd rather be safe and in lockdown than sick in the hospital. So sticking to the Halloween theme, I've thought it would be really cute to make costumes for my Sims in this CAS video. And if you haven't already guessed, and maybe you can't, everything looks civilian at the moment still, I went with a Disney theme of Toy Story. Now, Toy Story as a whole is so near and dear to my heart because I really grew up with these stories most of my life. I was very young, not even in double digits as far as age, when the very first movie came out. And when the second movie released, I was barely a teen. So by the time the third and fourth Toy Story movies did come along, I was actually able to share and watch them with my kids. So now we sit in front of the TV with some buttered popcorn, pillows, and blankets, and we just let our imagination guide us on these Toy Story adventures. And yes, I do cry through all 4 movies at some point. I do feel bad because the dolls that I played with when I was younger, I really did just toss them in the trash, or I gave them away to resale stores. And what if toys actually came alive? Not in the haunted, scary sense of coming alive, but what if they did care like they do in the movies? It's so sad to think about. But anyways, no more sad thoughts. So the characters I decided to make today are Woody, Bo Peep, Buzz, and Jessie. I like to think of these 4 as the duo power couples. So Woody was the first character I worked on, and he was pretty straightforward. His look was fairly easy to duplicate, and I did only have one issue finding a perfect checkered top, but I ended up using a base game female top that gave me the look that I was going for. His blue jeans and his hat are both from base game, and the boots that I used for him are from Strangerville. And the second on my list is Jessie, as you can see. And similar to Woody, her look was fairly simple as well. I was really excited when I came across a jungle adventure hat that you see here with the red swatch. And this looked very similar to Jessie's hat in the movies. And that one item really pulled the whole look together. And similar to Woody, her jeans, her boots are base game, as well as her blouse. So the third character that I did work on is Buzz, and he was more difficult. So I know we do have some robot type costumes and items, but I wanted his look to be more realistic, similar to Woody and to Jessie. So I actually looked online and I searched Disney binding or Disney bound for some inspiration. So if you haven't heard of Disney bounding or Disney binding, it's a type of way to express one's love of Disney through fashion. So at the Disney parks, if you're over the age of 12, I believe, you cannot dress like the park characters in costumes. So fans are highly influenced by their favorite characters, and they wear everyday fashion to dress as their favorite characters. So for example, if I wanted to dress as Ariel, I would probably wear like a purple top or blouse with blue or teal shorts, probably pair it with white shoes, and then maybe a red bandana since my hair is very dark, and probably carry, if I could find it, a Flounder or a Sebastian backpack. But you know, a lot of people just don't wear this type of fashion in the parks. A lot of people translate it and they wear it to work to school, or literally anywhere. But Buzz, his main colors are white, green, and purple. And I knew starting off that his pants or shorts, they had to be white. So if you look at pictures of Buzz, white really dominates his lower half. So that was a simple choice. I was searching for a duo green and white top for Buzz, but I soon realized that this is not a common pairing in The Sims. So I played with the idea of a plain green top, but it's as if the Sims CAS gods heard my plea. I found a green jacket vest from the Parenthood pack. And finally, I knew that I needed a purple hat or even maybe purple hair, but I did end up going with a backwards baseball hat to finish off the look. And I also put on green shoes from City Living. So lastly, I made Bo Peep, and I was highly inspired by her look from the 4th movie. But I did play around a bit with a dress or a skirt similar to the look from the 1st movie. But I was really hoping to find a jumpsuit or a romper, but nothing really grabbed my eye. And I was thinking maybe shorts or ankle-length pants as well. They might work, but it wasn't convincing enough. I was able to find pants in a light blue color that are actually from Base Game, and that is what helped guide me through the rest of Bo's look. So after I found the perfect pants, I started looking for a matching top. Now, Bo has a very feminine clothing style, so I was trying to keep that in mind when looking for a blouse for her. And at this point, I still wasn't sure if I wanted to stick with the 4th movie's theme of a blue look, or maybe go back to the classic pink look. I wanted a poofed sleeve blouse to replicate Bo's dress from the 1st movie, but the one I really loved, it only came in pink, and this kind of threw me off a bit. I wanted to use this top so badly, I considered reworking the whole outfit, and I did try, but I was still so in love with those ombre blue pants. I was sad to have to make a choice, but I searched a little longer and I did find a better choice for a blouse. And that's all she wrote. In the video, I do put black shoes on Bo, but I do change them to pink shoes, but unfortunately it's not in the recording. I found the perfect hat in pink, and that is from Seasons, right after I gave Bo a more textured and curly look. But yeah, they are all up in the gallery, so all you need to do is search LadySimvida. No CC was used for these guys, so you don't have to worry about any of that. But anyways, guys, that is all for now. Please help support my channel by subscribing, liking, and commenting to this video. And again, thank you so much. And you guys, remember, kindness is free. Bye bye.